morning, buenos dias, bonjour, buongiorno, annyeonghaseyo, aloha, kakahakia. Trying to say it right. Welcome to the vlog. As you can see, I just dropped my husband off at work, and in case you didn't notice, it was a week's worth of stuff. He's on his way over to the Big Island. They call this PTA. I know it's not the same as a deployment, but still, a week without him. You've seen how my weeks can be, so without knowing what to expect, it's always hard to let him go for more than 48 hours when he has that duty here with the emergency helicopters. That's when he leaves for 48 hours. I drop him off, pick him up again. It's right here in the airfield too. Sorry I didn't record yesterday. I really needed a break from everything. Let's start with the fact that Aunt Flo came yesterday. I was nauseated all day. Felt pressure up here in my stomach, and then obviously menstrual cramps. My lower back was killing me with the IBS or IBD, either one. Obviously my diarrhea was triggered. I was in no mood, and I had no spirits to record. You know that this week alone we had 2 deaths in the family, 1 on each side. If you recall from the last vlog, I also had an unpleasant experience with filing taxes. And today I actually have another appointment to file or submit, not really sure what the correct term is here, an amendment for our 2018 taxes. Remember that we are not only residents of Puerto Rico, but it is also our home of record. Home of record and residence as a military family are 2 different things, which means that we file our taxes with Puerto Rico and obviously federal, but we don't have to file taxes in the state that we're in, depending on the state. That's the difficult part. States have different tax laws. At least for Hawaii, we don't have to submit taxes here or file taxes here. We don't have to fill out their forms because we're not residents of the state. In case you're ever on the same boat, please look for the Service Member Relief Act as well as the Military Spouse Relief Act. Those 2 will explain in detail where you're supposed to file your taxes depending on specific situations. Yesterday I also told my student's mom that our moving day was moved up to October. She was not pleased. She was actually stressed. She was wondering what she was gonna do when I leave, because her kids really respond to me and they enjoy our time together. It's a 1-hour session. Sometimes they don't even want to finish. They don't want me to say, okay, we're done, and pick up all my stuff. One of them actually threw a little bit of a hissy fit one day. I am feeling better from yesterday's upheaval, but I also don't want to take advantage of it or force it or abuse of it. I'm still going to take things easy, especially now that I'm by myself. This would be the chronically ill part of my vlog. Since I am by myself for a week and I just had my period, it's kind of a teensy tiny little flare. I have to take it easy so it doesn't go into a full-blown flare. I don't know about you, if you also have any gastrointestinal issues, even if it's not IBS or IBD, if your period is something that exacerbates it, let me know. Share your experience. How do you handle it? How do you deal with it? I'll see you guys when I get home, because it's almost 6:30 and I want to make sure that I don't go over the speed limit once the time hits 6:30. I have cars behind me and I gotta focus. I want to focus. I'll see you later. Just got done with class. It went really well. I got a message on my phone as soon as I was getting out that an Amazon package was delivered. So I went to check the mail and didn't see it, and it's not here in the backyard. So I'm gonna check in the front door and see. Yep. Oh, it's a big box. Need both hands. Hang on. I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna water the plants. Gonna have some lunch too, to do some self-care here. I don't know, I guess it's just go on with the rest of the list for the day. It's Friday, my husband's not home, nobody's coming over, you know, COVID. I was supposed to have that phone call with my accountant this morning for the amendment for last year's taxes, but because of our conflicting schedules, you know, with time difference and everything, he said Monday would work better, so Monday it is, and that gives me more time to prepare. Let me just water the plants real quick and we'll get to the board. I'm actually going to turn on the sprinklers too because it's so hot outside. Even the grass is starting to burn again. It's that time of year here in Hawaii where plants need some extra water. If you've never seen this in this kind of military housing, check this out. We have this other door right here, and we have a sprinkler system here. We have a sprinkler system. They don't open all the way, but then that'll set things off around the house. Let it run for a few minutes, turn it back off, and plants are happy. Sorry I didn't get to show you the post office, but it was actually packed. And even though people are wearing masks, I don't like recording people just right there in their face, you know. If there's somebody in the background, then okay, sure. Can't do anything about that, but not on purpose. Got the money order, completely forgot to bring a pen. This post office doesn't have pens for the public, so I have to go back home, fill it out, and then I can just mail it from my mailbox. I didn't want it to be that way. I wanted it to go out today, but if I throw it in the mailbox by my house, it's gonna get picked up either tomorrow or Monday. Hey, there's a pen here! Ah! Actually, no, it's a pencil and a marker. Okay, I think we need to empty the car. There was a perfume spray, marker, pencil, pen. Definitely not mine, must be my husband's. Oh no, this is a mechanic. No, this is a pen. I'll fill it out here in the car, go back in there and mail it. But yay, it can go out today. It's for funeral costs. I don't want it to take forever, you know? Apparently, I was so relaxed, I actually fell asleep on the couch. It's been a couple of hours, obviously, so I've already changed into my comfy clothes, already had dinner, my plate is right over there. Yes, I'm eating in front of the TV. Got nobody to talk to. What else am I gonna do? I also have my little doggy here. Lala. Lali. Diola. And Luna's outside waiting for Gabby to come home. But don't worry, in a little bit she'll come in. She'll see that he's not coming back for a week. Before I go, I wanted to give you an update on the whole Korean learning thing. I'm very well aware that it's kind of been abandoned. We've fallen off the wagon. Yes, flat out admit it. I'm not gonna rationalize it or justify it. I mean, you know that I've been pretty stressed. You know, there's been a lot going on. We can definitely take out 5 to 10 minutes to do some learning. In all honesty, I just don't feel like it. I need a break. I need a mental, spiritual, emotional break. And this is what I'm doing. This is how I am replenishing my soul right now. This weekend, I'm just going to dedicate it to replenishing my batteries, recharging, you know. My period also takes a lot out of me. I did not record the day that I got it, but if you saw the last videos of IBS, IBD, and flow, or the menstrual cycle or my period, then you know, I've been making a really big effort to just be peppy and productive and proactive. I need a break. So I do apologize. I know I'm not setting the best example, but I'm cutting myself some slack. I hope you can too. Good night, everybody. I'm going to watch some TV. Let me show you what I'm watching. My Secret Romance is a Korean dramedy, I'm guessing. It's one of those TV shows. It's really cute. Listen to this.
회사 여직원이랑 삼시세끼라? 오, 야 재밌네.
I actually don't know if you could hear it, but it's all in Korean. So even if we're not actively learning anything, studying it and looking at it, reading it, writing it, we're still listening to it, which is called input. That's how children begin to learn languages. If you ever saw the Hulk, you remember that scene where he was learning Portuguese by watching Sesame Street? Same thing. It's input. You start with the basics, but obviously here I'm just enjoying the show and identifying some of the words that we already recognize. You know, greetings. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. This counts as part of the learning process. Hope you like it. I have loads of Korean shows that I love, so you just let me know if you need some suggestions. I'm gonna get back to my show. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.